Don't tell nobody I told you. I'm about to let you in on my cloth diapering secret. Hey, I'm Jamie, the creator of ClothCuties.com, a site designed to encourage you to start cloth diapering your baby. From an infant through the toddler years, I've got the tips and tricks you need to simplify your cloth diapering experience. Welcome back to the channel, y'all, and hey to our new subscribers. You guys, I'm about to take you in on my cloth diapering secrets. Hear me out, guys. Cloth diapering is a journey, and I do not know one mom who has not run into some speed bumps along the way. Yet the beauty of cloth diapering, as with life, is that it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. Instead, it's about trial and error and making cloth diapering work for you. So, my cloth diapering secret is that nighttime has been my cloth diapering pain point, my biggest challenge. And I have not been able to find a cloth diapering solution. Even getting that out and typing these show notes was anxiety provoking because a lot of people believe that if you decide to go cloth diaper, you have to go full steam ahead, 100% cloth diapers, and using no disposables in the mix at all. And that's simply not true. If you feel like you have failed if you have used a disposable diaper at any point in time, let me encourage you that you are not a failure, and let me tell you my backstory. I think you all know that my oldest child is my son, and boy did we have a time with him at nighttime. He would not sleep through the night for nothing, and often the cause of his wake up was wetness. I tried various things. I tried loading up my pocket diapers with different liners, a variety of liners. I tried wool diapers. I tried changing him in the middle of the night before I would go to bed, but nothing seemed to stop our leaking problem at night. This little guy is super sensitive to wetness, and this is probably combined with some poor sleeping habits as well. I can admit that. I mean, he is a starter kid after all. I really felt strongly about giving cloth diapering my all in terms of trying to find a solution. I spent a little bit more money on cloth diapers trying to figure this out, but I didn't want to feel like I was wasting money using disposable diapers, so I tried to never let that idea infiltrate my mind. But the relief came when my son turned 2 years old and he took on potty learning at school. Yes, I let the school teach my son to learn to use the potty. I did not take on that stress, and they did it, and he turned out fabulously. So at his school, the requirement was when you turn 2, you start potty training and you have to wear pull-ups. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You do not send diapers anymore. We obliged their requirement. We did what we were supposed to do with taking pull-ups. And at home, I used my cloth diaper trainers. The school had been super gracious with me about honoring my cloth diapering request, so I thought the least I could do was now honor their request with getting him in pull-ups. He liked the pull-ups. His friends were wearing them. They made the transition easy. He felt like a big boy, and so we went with it. Now the hiccup is we started using them at nighttime too, and I finally got more rest. If I had to put a percentage on it, I would say that my son used cloth diapers or cloth diapering products 98% of his time from an infant through his toddler years. When my son mastered toileting, we had a mountain of pull-ups left. And then in comes my sweet baby girl. And when the grandmas had her in their care, they had kind of gotten used to the pull-ups. And so they used them on her. I didn't really like the idea of my baby girl being put in diapers or pull-ups, disposable products at all. But I went with it because I did not want the waste of the pull-ups that we had purchased. Now, fast forward, she has become a sometimey sleeper too, and now we're using those mountain of pull-ups that we had as leftovers to get her through the night too. But it worked. My daughter did not wake up in the middle of the night. I was getting more rest. It felt like a win-win, but the cloth diaper inside of me felt a little crushed. I found this detour to be worth my sanity and the key to me getting more rest. Was it ideal? Absolutely not, but it was using the best of what we had. Cloth diapering during the day and pull-ups at night for my daughter had now become my diapering solution. But it's funny to think about how the tables have turned. My daughter is now potty trained. She wears underwear during the day, and she actually wears cloth diapers at night. That's the combination that works for her at this stage, and I'm so happy with it because it means that we don't have to buy any more pull-ups for nighttime, especially catching leaks and those kind of things. And my cloth diapering soul feels happy because we found a cloth diapering solution to integrate into this stage of her pottying journey. It has been amazing. What I have learned through this journey, and really just being a parent of 2 kids, every child is different. I'd heard people say that before, but I get it now on a different level. That every child is different. What you do for child number 1 might not look exactly the same for child number 2. How you handle child number 1 and their personality does not look exactly the same for child number 2, 3, 4, so on. So I'm really learning that every child has their unique needs that you have to nourish at that particular point in time. Cloth diapering is no different. Do not beat yourself up if you are using a combination of cloth diapers and disposables to diaper your baby. I believe in being practical. After all, I did tell you guys that I would wait 2 weeks to use the disposable diapers that you get from the hospital. I do not believe in wasting money at any cost. So if you're getting free disposable diapers that they send you home with, use those bad boys. Save your money, be practical, and then start cloth diapering. And just like if there's any other point in time where you see a need for that, don't feel bad about mixing and matching and making cloth diapering work for you. I almost don't even feel like I need to say this, but you all know that I love cloth diapering. This is a passion of mine. This is a God-given gift to share it with you. And so I really do love the cloth diapering method. Yet my dad always told me growing up, eat the apple and spit out the core. So if something doesn't jive with you, but still the big picture concept does, you just take out that little divot and make it work for you and flip this thing so that cloth diapering really becomes a solution that you can use for your family for years to come. So now I'm going to sigh a big sigh of relief. I've been holding that in. I've been kind of figuring out how I wanted to share that with you guys, how I wanted to tell you, how I wanted to present it. And so now it really feels good to kind of just let that out, because I don't want you to ever think that you have to be all consumed by one method. But I think I've conveyed that and got that across. I hope you've enjoyed this candid video. It really came from my heart today. And if you did like it, make sure you give us a thumbs up. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel and share these videos with a mom or a friend that would find this content useful. As always, if you need more to simplify your cloth diapering experience, head on over to clothcuties.com. See y'all later. Bye.